Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shantae. I'm your host Shadow HB3 and I'm ready to entertain. In the last episode, we found out after exiting Golem Mine that Sky let us know a zombie by the name of Rottytops responded to her notes saying that she knows the whereabouts of the next legendary stone. So we're going to head that way here in this episode, but we also, just to recap, we also traded in some baby warp squids, found out how to teleport from one town to a particular town, and then we also bought some items and even grabbed ourselves a unique talisman along the way. So now with all that taken care of, let's go ahead and make our way towards that zombie caravan and let's find Rottytops. So we're going to actually make our way eastward here. We're going to try to get through this area, these next several areas as quickly as possible. We have to go through 4 areas. Yeah, four areas here, starting off with the Rainstorm River. Stupid Reaper, get out of the way. You're like, Shantae, you're not helping by not attacking when I want you to attack. And then I don't even see. It's moments like that that just kind of annoys me. I spend all that time attacking the enemy and then I don't even get the item I'm trying to get them for, or get, that they drop if they drop anything. And transform them into the monkey here, but yeah, there's just 2 enemies that you have to worry about here. Those fire shooters, which you've already seen, and then, like I mentioned, the Reapers, which are annoying because they just, don't care about where you are. They'll do whatever they have to block your way, and so we can try to ignore them. I mean, you want to do that with any enemy now at this, point, because unless you're absolutely low on health, but yeah, like I was saying, we have 4 different areas to get through here, so we're going to try to get through them as fast as possible because, one, I want to show you, and I'm going to try not to take as much damage as I can, but yeah, I want to show you something unique here first off in this area called the Snail Wasteland. These giant snails here, which are, of course, the main feature of this in terms of enemies here, and then also these fire mantises. The giant snails, they only will appear when it's daytime. When it's nighttime, they will go back inside their shell and hide, and they can't be damaged, and they can't hurt you at all, of course, because they're not out. But yeah, they can be attacked. They just take a lot of hits, so I mean, I don't really bother with them. But they supposedly don't attack you if you stand, as long as you keep moving. But I mean, there have been times where I'll try to run by them and they attack me still, so it's weird. But anyways, we're through with that. I guess we can kind of slow it down a little bit because usually by this time when I get here to Zombie Swamp it's nighttime, but it should be night here in a little bit. But in any case, yeah, these wild zombies here will attack you without will if you're one place for a while. If you haven't guessed already, that's our entrance to our 3rd labyrinth. We'll go there eventually, but for now let's fall into a swamp and turn into a zombie ourselves. Now, we won't turn into a zombie, thankfully, but that does kill a little bit of time because the final area we need to go through before we get to the zombie caravan is fairly lengthy, but I guess I wouldn't say lengthy, but it does have a couple of instances where we're going to need to transform into the elephant, so that's why I want to try to get through this part as fast as I can. Thankfully, these zombies are the only enemy you have to worry about in Zombie Swamp, hence the name, but I have just a couple more jumps to go through here, and then I think we'll be A-okay. Good. Alright, so that's area number 3. And then finally we have the Ghost Forest, which is home to 3 unique enemies here. These ghosts, these group of blobs here, are supposedly called the Blob family, but I think, oddly enough, they don't really look like they're functioning like a family. But, and then there's also those giant spiders called tree climbers, and they just climb up and down trees as given their name, but they can't be attacked or defeated at all as far as I know, so that enemy you definitely want to stay away from. Now, you saw there is a breakable stump right there, and so I just went ahead and took it out. There's nothing really significant about it. It's just a shortcut there to let you get to one particular area in between where we need to go and where Watertown is. And then of course you saw that firefly there, so we'll of course just make a note of that being there, and we'll come back to him a little bit later. something tells me I'm not going to get through the spider forest in time. But yeah, the other thing here is that you have to get to the zombie caravan at nighttime, and the reason is because that'll only appear at nighttime. So we're going to be cutting it fairly close, but I think we'll make it. Okay, good, we're there. But yeah, you have to have it be nighttime, otherwise you'll go into another area here if you try to come through here. So thankfully we made it in good time. So here's the zombie caravan. Like I said, I mean, it only appears at night, so yeah, just make sure that it's nighttime when you try to find it. And we're going to learn here that this place is unique in a couple of ways here. You saw there's a warp squid wagon, so we can, if we gather 4 warp squids to that area, we can teleport back to here as much as we want. The shop here's got a couple of unique items here as well. These mints, and this item called a greedy jar, which you can get 5 of, and they have it allows you to get twice the amount of gems that enemies drop if they do drop anything. So I mean, that could be useful, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to go ahead and buy some twin mints here, which we'll use at a later time. But just know, all the items here are relatively cheap compared to the other places, so that's something to keep in mind. So that's one advantage of if you decide to shop for items here at the Zombie Caravan. But of course, you just have to make sure you know where it's at, because this place does migrate. It doesn't stay in this one place forever. It will keep going a particular way, so you will have to track it down if you want to go there again. But there's a save cart. We have the bathing wagon, which I think I'm going to go ahead and go inside so I can heal up here after taking a pretty decent sized beating, I would say, but thankfully I only lost 1 life in the process, so that's good. So now we come up into our last building here, or caravan, and this one says keep out. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the name of the actual caravan. I'm guessing not, but in any case, we're going to ignore the wishes, and we're going to go inside anyways, because that's how we roll. We get here, we see this zombie here just kind of shaking her hips like whatever, but I'm sure you guys can guess who this is. We're going to go ahead and talk to her and let her introduce herself. So, excuse me, I'm looking for a zombie named Rottytops. I'm Rottytops. Who are you? My name's Shantae. You replied to my question about a magical stone, right? Oh, that. It's called the Simmer Stone because it burns endlessly. It's kept deep inside the Cackle Mound by a society of shriekers. What about it? I need to get to it before something terrible happens. Can you show me the way inside? Me show you? Ha! Aren't you afraid to ask a zombie for help? I might try to eat your brains. I thought only wild zombies ate brains. Shows what you know. Yeah, I guess doesn't matter where the zombie is, they can be good or bad, they'll still all do whatever they need to survive. But anyways, tell you what, let's have a little competition to see just how bad you want it. If you win, I'll show you to the Simmer Stone. But if I win, your brains become a tasty snack for me and my pals. I'm sure she's referring to her brothers, which she does have 2 brothers, by the way, and one of the residents in the zombie caravan does mention that and says that they're pretty much bad news. So, all right, what do you say, Shantae? Want to race? And we'll go ahead and agree. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do. I've already failed a number of times trying to practice this out, but I'm going to try to see if I can win here. But yeah, we're just racing Rottytops from start to finish, and you're just going to be tasked with, of course, jumping over obstacles and sliding through trees. Unfortunately, you can slow down if you're not careful. But yeah, I'm going to try to concentrate as well as I can, because thankfully, while the sequence is the same, I still mess up, sadly. And all it takes is really one mistake, and then it'll cost you the race. So let's just try our best here not to lose concentration. Okay, another slide. Nope, jump. Thankfully I jumped in time. Slide. Slide again. Jump again. Slide again. Jump. No, I jumped way too late. Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm not going to make it. See? And then, well, at least you get to see how things are like if you lose. But yeah, and that was during one of the trial recordings or test recordings I did. That was the same mistake I made near the very end, and it cost me. But yeah, and then of course if you lose, she'll just be like, okay, well, either try again or cough up your brains to me. But even if you say no, she will say that, you know, she won't actually eat your brains. She'll just leave the caravan labeled as keep out. But we do need to beat her, of course, in order to get the information necessary on where to how to get inside the Cackle Mound. So let's try again, and hopefully I won't need more than 2 tries to get this done, at least for this recording. I've come so close so many times and I've failed, so let's try it again. Alright, that jump, got that second jump here. We slide next. Waited quite late to actually go into the slide motion. Same thing with the jump. Kind of nervous now. Making all my decisions a little bit too late. Shoot. No, that's not good. Okay. I don't think I'm going to beat her. She's way too far ahead. Like I said, man, you make one mistake, you're finished. 2 mistakes, you can forget about it. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, one mistake is enough to cost you the race. So, yep. Okay. Well, you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. So, let's just say those first two times are just a couple of test runs just to make sure, feel confident. And even though I lost both times, I still feel like I can do it. So, let's just do it. As Nike slogan it says. Alright, slide. We jump next, yep. And we jump again, and then I think we have 3 slide sequences. See, if you remember the entire sequence, then this makes the race all the easier. No, I was wrong. We'll see if maybe I can recover. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover here or not. Okay, now I know I'm definitely not going to be able to recover. Oh, jeez. This is what held me up beforehand. It's like that split second where I think I've made the right decision and I end up making the wrong decision and it costs me. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna get it done. Okay, Rottytops. You are a lot tougher than I would imagine. Okay. Time number 4. Maybe 4th time's the charm? Well, it doesn't have the same kind of feel as 3rd time's the charm. I'm like really serious about trying to beat this here. I'm like not saying much at all. Oh geez. Barely cleared that first hurdle. But again, now we actually jump again. Then I think we slide several times. Yep. Okay, there we go. I see Rottytops right behind me, so I just need to hold on just a little while longer. Come on, I can do this. Done it once already. Okay, that was what messed me up. I should be good. Alright. I barely won, but I won, and that's all that matters. Okay, so after you finally beat her, she's like, "You beat me! Dagnab!" Look, Shantae, you've got passion, and I like that. All because she beat her in a race. She's like, "Oh, you got passion." What do you say I help you get that Simmerstone? I promise to keep the snacking to a minimum. Oh, jeez. I suppose. Then I'll meet you at the door of the Cackle Mound. Later. And then you just automatically leave. And you can go back inside and race her again if you want. She will still be present. But in any case, we've done really all that we need to do here inside the Zombie Caravan. So let's go ahead and make our way back westward and get to the entrance to the Cackle Mound. So hopefully I can get through this area pretty quickly. And to speed things up, even though Why is it that whenever I want to like transform into one particular animal, I end up doing the wrong transformation? Let's try that again. Monkey, help me out. Okay, oops. Forgot that ghost was there. I definitely don't plan on giggling at the ghosties, that's for sure, because they're not really hilarious. By the way, if you guys know where that's from, mad props. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about climbing through those trees, slide down those slopes, which will make getting through this area a lot faster. Get these blobs out of the way here. I don't feel comfortable with trying to deal with these guys. Alright, and then just go through a few sections of Zombie Swamp. I'll just go ahead, just to be on the safe side, transform into Shantae so I can stop my momentum whenever I'm in midair. And we'll ignore all these wild zombies who definitely want to eat our brains, since we know that hopefully with us being with Rottytops, we're in good company with a particular zombie, although she says she would still not completely, you know, keep the snacking to a minimum, but in any case, here we are outside the Cackle Mountain entrance, so we'll talk to her and she will open the way for us. What's shaking, Bacon? Give me a sec to figure this thing out. Okay, now you guys might want to turn away for this next part, for how she opens the entrance here. You see that keyhole? Look what she does to get this out. She actually kicks out her leg, her right leg, uses the bone as a key, and opens the door that way. That, even if she is a zombie, that still just freaks me out. There we go. Now listen up. The walking nightmares that live in this hole won't see you if you stay in the shadows. But once you're spotted, things will get ugly. Stay hidden as long as possible, and you might make it out alive. Thanks, Roddy. I owe you one. Alright, well, even though that was kind of a disgustingly crazy way of opening the way to the Cackle Mountain Labyrinth, we are here. And we'll stop here at this point, since we'll just save the labyrinth for the next episode. So if you guys like what you saw here, please subscribe, hit the like button, let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you all next time when we go inside the Cackle Mound and recover the Simmerstone and make sure that Risky does not get to it first. So this is Shadow HB3 signing out, telling you guys to stay perky. I will see you guys next time. Oh, come on. I was like right over it and you decide not to pop out? That's weird. Okay. I'm just going to keep hopping and hope that I don't land in the area. Okay, so that's where we need to go to next. But we don't have the proper key to get there. Or do we? I can't believe I've lost track of where we need to go. And okay, yeah, we don't have the key yet. I've lost track of, you know, how many keys we've got. Okay, so now we head up this way.